Okay. Oh gosh, I gotta keep on doing this video here. It's for the about the abortion protesters versus social services. So as I was out in transit and I was going from one town to the next in between transits and so forth, I just was led and just irked. I was agitated at the sight, and I just had to speak it if nothing else was spoken. Um, you are so pro-life, and so a lot of time when it's like it was a revelation revealed. So it was this church group up there that was protesting pro-life. Now these be the same people, they protest pro-life, but they never get there and advocate, and they come back with all these rebuttals and just dense responses. As I'm speaking to them about, these people aren't getting abortions because they're either abort. I say they do to resources and lack of support. I say it can be, controversial when filing for child support, not relative to me particularly, but just speak in general as always. Um, so then respond back, oh well, that's what the church is for. Then another guy, Jesus, Jesus, that is agitating. And if you look at me and you see what color I am, do I look like somebody that you need to be asking that to? No, because if you seen the ones that you should be asking it to, or who be most suitable for it, you wouldn't open your mouth and say nothing. Always want to get there and get to the mile, or already or you just stupid. And that's when I don't respect anything you say, because you are just a unqualified. You're just unqualified to be a mathematician. So don't come trying to question or ask me about anything. The fact that you gotta ask, that right there, let it be known. You need not be telling, advising me anything, because that's for, I haven't, you just have no water to boil with me. So, speaking about, the church. Oh, that's what the church is for. I said, okay, what about food? Okay, they have pantries. Okay, number one, that's like filling out another food stamp application. You got to show all that paperwork. Yeah, and there are those, but everybody's not that fortunate. And that's not equal all over the country everywhere. It's really not, the food pantries. It's seriously not. But that's gonna be another discussion, and it's gonna be definitely on the Blog Talk Radio show in due time. Um, Also about the housing. Oh well, that's what the church for. The church don't supply housing to everybody. Why do you still have people sleeping in bridges? Well, you accept Christ as your savior. Really, Christians really keep their own from being homeless and so forth like that? Do they really keep their stuff, their people employed, or is there another plantation running services? Not just Christians, I mean just the whole church thing in particular. Anybody where, okay, well, you gotta live by this code, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Ooh, you got people who can't even read. You got people, and you won't tell them nothing. You have people that don't read. You don't tell them nothing. You have people that don't do the basic. When I mean the basics of stuff, first go tackle on that instead of trying to, I ain't gonna say before. Just tack it on there, because you got so much of that to deal with. I mean, that literature, religion, that is nothing to be for saying on nobody, for real. Morals is what count. Morals and standards. Like, everybody should have clean water. Everybody should have healthy food. Everybody, should have products that they aren't allergic to. They should have a right to that. They should have proper health care. I mean, keep it simple. Life is not hard as we make it. It's really not. You know, all that, everybody ain't for math. It's seriously not. Everybody is not for, the whole science dissertation. Yeah, they should know about it, but be that if you want to be there. And if a person want to come to that, let them be that at their own means. I mean, that's just, the same energy the same energy you put towards saying, oh, well, maybe we could stop this mother from saving her child, but are you going to get there and advocate her job to keep her? Are you advocating for there to be paycheck fairness for all people, including African descent? Are you advocating for there to be fair maternity leave, more child care? Oh, no, because they want the church to watch the children. So then you still don't know who's watching your children. Then you still have to deal, the church don't provide legal services. The Catholics do. They do. Okay? I believe in the Jehovah's Witness if you're in good standing with it. But standardly, do they provide that stuff when you need some? That's like going through a PhD paper. So you be like, oh gosh. It really make people think, well, when a child seeing what their parent or grandmother would, go through when they got to get their medicine and talk to the people and stuff like that. And they like, oh gosh, if a college anything like this here, I don't even care about it. I don't care nothing about school. Or they be like, okay, I'm going to go through this trial. They hope they go through smooth sailing. And then what? A lot of people end up on there. That energy you taking, get the people, get there and have respect, neutral respect, not what somebody has to join your religion. Neutral respect to represent the mothers that do have their children. The mothers that are, not just mothers, the families, because they're elderly and so forth, that are second round, third round parents, great aunts and so forth like that. When they need services, the process they have to go through. You have people that barely have an 8th grade education, if third, and you got, then you got to go through these little case programs. And they just be sometimes notating just little petty stuff. It just be too much meeting and paperwork with them just to get the services, just to advocate, whatever for you, whatever so forth like that. So, definitely. Life just been harder than what it is, and people really think that people that be getting a mother, it's not that easy. Maybe some people do not use it, but that does not represent everybody. Everybody does not get their fair, their fair opportunity. It's not that easy, it's not. Getting the food, you know what I'm saying? And when I see people talking about, oh, where those, people that get welfare, they only get $120 in the South. And also to the idiots, Suzanne, that got there, and you attend to the Blog Talk Radio show. Just because you got a job, guess what? It does not mean that you're doing your job correctly. And it don't mean that you qualify for it. And just like you got a job, just like not having a job, because guess what? Here today, gone tomorrow. Because you faithfully listen to the show and you ask some stupid questions and say you got a job. Do you ask your boss those questions? Don't ask me those questions. So, I'll be back talking to y'all later, and I'm going to talk about, abortion, not right now, abortion and social service. We're going to get back into that very soon. Because I heard some news, someone was telling me, got to do some research on it. Don't know if it's true, but if you do post below, subscribe to the channel. Is it true that now they're not allowing a man to sign at all for any baby unless there's a DNA test? So that's for that, they should allow a child not to have any name, like a child, they're going to give numbers to a child or something like that, because they shouldn't, I don't know, it wasn't verified whether they just doing that to people that's not married or whatever like that. But I'm told, I would definitely be doing a show with that. Look within the next month for a show on it. I'm going to say definitely 6 weeks, put it like that. So, definitely tune in to State of the Black Parent Blog Talk Radio, Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 661-554-9123. I'll talk to you later, and you all have a wonderful greeting time.